Episode 3, The Crooked Mile. And this is actually the proper start. Yay! It's the green flying monkey thing.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay.
Yeah,
There's only
and...
one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oof.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep straight on.
Yeah,
And try and
let's
get
find
some
out what
rest. How's everyone else?
find out what happened to Grendel and his mum.
Fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Juniper
The
and
Titans,
spring
Bigby.
water.
They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
Gee,
Everything in moderation.
everybody likes me.
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
Yeah, there you
Right.
go.
Very good.
Always keep the doctor happy.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Right. Find out what exactly. Because we haven't actually told anybody.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters.
Well,
That
that
about cover it?
makes
once
sense
you
so
put some of
far.
the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan.
Why smash the mirror if you can just put
But
things
I
together?
don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
Well, the Tweedles are working for somebody else. We know that already.
Do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible.
No, I don't actually think he did.
I don't know.
I think it's a setup.
Doesn't make sense.
He's
Not sure why.
a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murder...
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
Ow. Everything okay?
I don't think he would have murdered somebody that looked like Snow White if he's that obsessed with her.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Yeah, but the Tweedles got away.
Can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question?
I guess
It's
so.
kind of personal.
Ooh.
And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
Really? You must have had a very
Said,
strange life.
"Bigby," in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside. You kind of enjoy it. when things go wrong. Because it gives
Probably
you
do.
an excuse to just, you know,
So what if I do? You think we're broken or something? Is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just not cut out for
Bigby
this
is
world.
kind of
We can't beat
built
each
for
other's hearts
fighting
anymore, Bigby.
and
This can't be
doing
like the
stuff
old
like
days.
that.
We have to make it better.
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Say what?
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
That stops us putting the mirror back together again.
I saw Crane pick something up
Yeah.
and he smashed it. I'm sorry,
That's
I didn't
not
realize what it was until now.
great.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself?
It can mend
We have
itself?
no idea how long that will take. We're just
Suppose it is a
waiting
magic
to-
mirror, isn't it?
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No, we can't depend on the mirror.
Just forget it. I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he went.
Well,
He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can
I
still
do
solve
like
this
that little
ourselves.
monkey thing.
I know that
Never
it-
mind that. Come help me look.
Alright. So he knows something, doesn't he? I'm going to talk to him. See what it was.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would make
Ah.
it to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
That'll be the witch that made
Yes,
his
it's
glamour
like the one he
things.
got his snow glamours from.
Indeed.
Didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
What do you mean especially?
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a drunken green flying monkey.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Let's have a look at the desk. So, we got a room key.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
Yeah, really don't want to
I
know.
want to know.
Blood
Need to know.
and
Blood
flowers.
and flowers.
We'll go for the middle option again.
I keep thinking back. I keep
Don't really
replaying
think we
that
should
incident.
tell her the exact
And when I
truth.
was with him, he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
What else is there?
What is going on? There's something
Come
going
let's
on.
keep looking.
Alright. Let's start at this end and work across. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, conditions here could do with some improvement. I am seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm shouldn't be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be a priority. Wayland Smith. So the farm is where the fables that can't cope with the city go, I think. But they need money. I'm writing to ask again that you please send somebody to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment. Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. Don't know what that means, but I'm assuming something gross. I'd really like you to fix the air like we asked you to 3 months ago. At least provide us a fan in the meantime. Boy Blue. So Crane doesn't appear to be doing anything. You said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. That was me throwing Woody out of the window, I think. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you've already promised me you'd send somebody to fix the big crack in the glass in the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
That's a good question, I think. So why isn't Crane doing anything? Is he deliberately trying to make it worse for the Fables? Alright. Let's have a look at this book. The Office Business Matters.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The ring
It's
of...
a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Right.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one.
Yes,
we got
because I bothered to ask him the question.
Glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me,
He did.
and I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
He mentioned it to me when I asked him.
Tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it.
Oh,
okay?
God. This guy's
Sorry I
a
said
bit of an ass as well.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert?
I tried to.
Let's
but-
try and get rid of him.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped.
Oh, right. So she told him that Crane's the murderer as well. Great.
And now it's none of my business?
Is
We don't
everybody
know if he's
telling
the murderer.
everyone?
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Right. Tell everybody.
A.M.
Jesus, does nobody
You're
keep
not
a
a part of this.
bloody secret in this game?
Position to turn away help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running.
Oh, right.
And I hear that Crane has been killing Fables? And there's no system in place to catch him?
Look.
There is a
know
system
that
in
Crane's
place to
going
catch
see a
him.
witch
It's
and
me.
it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but
Who
that
elected
I
you
am.
to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Right.
I'm heading up.
I'm taking charge.
Okay, Bluebeard. That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Snow is getting a bit beyond herself, though, isn't
All
she?
right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that's the
And
bright side, is it?
That he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Right. Let's get this
Since Lydia
guy.
was the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I
But
think
surely
the question you should be asking
Crane would
is
know.
just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
And I do want to know what
Doesn't
they
matter
know.
what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch.
Um,
That has to be our focus.
I can do both. Damn.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't
Bugger.
just go up there.
And why the hell
Missing
not?
decisions
We've
is
already
often
looked
bad.
for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock.
We'll just kick the door in.
Waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his grapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you
Right.
had no interest. And
Let's
now it's a
stop
crime
him.
scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have
This
to find
guy is a
the witch
jerk.
Weird, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised.
Right,
He's up
he's
to something. I don't know what it is, but
can't
we
go
have
and
to
see
know
Holly
about it now.
because he's an arse. And I want to know what's at Tweedledee and Tweedledums. So I am going to go.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
I'm going to go
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
and see Holly, I
I
think.
need sympathy and I don't need charity.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's
Because I really
apartment.
don't want him going to see Holly.